Buttermilk Biscuits. Welcome to Cooking at the Nana Lodge. These simple ingredients in front of me are going to turn into delicious home-baked breakfast or dinner accompaniments. We'll show you how easy it is, and then we'll talk about how versatile they are. You can add herbs or cheese or chilies, or use your imagination. Add just about anything. But let's get the basics down first. The ingredients for these simple biscuits are flour, a little bit of sugar, baking soda, salt, baking powder, butter, which I've cut into chunks. It's been softened and is at room temperature, and buttermilk. Let's mix them together. First, we're going to add all the dry ingredients to the flour in the bowl. Put your hand in there, mix them up a little bit. Then we get to play with the butter. Just gonna get in there with your hands and break up all that butter. You could use a pastry cutter too. That's one of those things your grandma used to have that looked like a U-shaped wire whisk. I prefer to get in there with my hands and just mix it all up like this. And then mush it up until it's about as small as you can. What's going to happen is the butter is going to melt in the oven and create those air pockets that make biscuits so flaky. So you want to break them up into pretty small chunks so that your mixture you don't want to leave big chunks in there like that. You want to just keep running your thumbs and fingers through there, breaking it all up so you don't have any more big chunks. And I pour my buttermilk in. The key here is to just mix it until it's incorporated and then stop mixing, because that's what will keep your biscuits nice and tender. Now at this point, you could just kind of scoop them up, break them off, drop them, and then you call them drop biscuits. I'm gonna make square biscuits today, so I'm gonna push this into kind of a rectangle. I want it to be about 3/4 of an inch thick to an inch thick. About like that. So at this point you could use a round biscuit cutter and cut them into rounds if you wanted, and then kind of mush everything back together and roll it again until you had round ones. I like it to just be a little bit easier, so I'm just going to make square biscuits. Then I've got my prepared pan here. They're ready for the oven. Here are beautiful buttermilk biscuits, hot out of the oven, nice and golden brown, ready for some jam or some honey, or dunking in some soup or stew. Possibilities are endless. I love to make these with a little bit of cheddar cheese when I'm going to serve chili. Instead of using cornbread, I use cheddar biscuits. So think outside the box, put in whatever you want, have some fun with it, and you super easy biscuits right from the oven. Thanks for checking out Cooking at Nano Lodge.